all this is about dueling in the one-person world. Okay, so now we're going to take all these techniques and adopt them, but now there's multiples. So as soon as there's a second person, guys, I don't have the luxury of fight from the fence. The fence is great when it's one-on-one or when it's a static situation that went into a dynamic situation. But once I'm going to be in a storm of shit, I need to start using my framing, okay? And now we're going to just frame in a dynamic way. We're going to call it a downward flow, but it's still framing. It's like transitional framing. So my hand goes around my head as if this is the equator and my head is the planet. It goes around my head. 1, 2, 3. The other hand does the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Now it goes, this is downward, so it starts from the back, forward, back, forward. Now I put them together in a flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is where we get into the theory of windows and doors, okay? So windows, this is my frame, my transitional framing. I have a left window, a center window, and a right window, okay? And when these move, they're like windshield wipers where I'm looking out these windows. But instead of being from a set position, we have wheels here, and the other wheels on the other side, 2 wheels. Imposing their will on me. If I'm here and these guys punch, it's a problem for me. Well, there's a guy behind me. It's a problem with the fence and any kind of traditional boxing guard. This is the hole in it. This is the issue that we have with multiples. It's great when it's mutual combat one-on-one, but as soon as I have the multiple thing going, it falls apart. Okay, so this is where we got to bring in the framing. So when I'm here, they don't have a clean shot. They might be able to get a shot, but it's not a clean, can't wait to nail it. Okay, this is protecting me. I have my lats are up, my shoulders, and I'm moving with my arms. Plus I'm moving with my footwork to not stay in this tornado and be an easy target. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing you just did, but now from a downward flow, and nothing changes. What does change is you're going to figure out where you are in your flow. So when Pete is over here, and he says, thank you guys, when he says jab, yep. If my flow's over here, I gotta wait to get my flow here to throw the jab. So this is what you start figuring out, is where you are in your flow when he calls the movement, and you have to make the adjustment as fast as you can. So if I'm here moving, and he says jab, yep. So I'm here, I go, whoop, boom, and then I bring it back to my flow instead of back to my fence, because I'm in a fight with multiples. Okay, when he says jab cross, right back to my flow. Direct.
Direct.
Whoop, boom. Diagonal.
Diagonal.
Whoop.
Yep.
Whoop.
Back. Back.
Whoop. Whoop. Okay, so you learn how to flow from here instead of here. Remember, we fight from here, we fight from here, and we fight from framing. This is framing. It's just dynamic, transitional framing. Okay? This is stagnant, this is transitional framing to get to that. But I have this around my head because I got multiple guys. Does that make sense? So this is downward flow, and now we're in this phase of a fight. We have this phase, we have this phase, we have this phase. Okay? Does that make sense? And this is what this is all about with the 3 platforms. This phase, or this phase. Hands down, fence framing. It's going to follow you for your whole career as a martial artist, depending on what happens in the fight. Okay? All right, let's go. Get with the guys. Same drill now. Everything.